Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Jon Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill in this one, Justin Steele. What do you got on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
And now the lefty. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Trey Turner at the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. Turner, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2014. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, getting the nod in this one, Ranger Suarez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one clips the corner. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one missed.
1-2.
That misses.
2-2.
And that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Game 4 of the division series. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Steele back to work. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Steele ready to fire now. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Rip to third. In time to Bush, and Castellanos is out. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Alec Bohm stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one pulled foul. On the ground, Workman tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Off the mark there.
That's a
now
ball.
1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
And that skips in the dirt.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on it and got him to bounce into that out.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swanson tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Hit in the air left field. Kepler makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the 3rd inning, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
1-2 the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting it, The second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a foul ball. Just missed. Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the friendly confines. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Gage Workman now at the plate. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Miguel Amaya at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that is downstairs. 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Squirts away a little bit. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in Game 4 of the NLDS. That's down and in.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 2 outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there for strike 1. Amaya on second. Hat at first. 2 out of the inning.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. And we're back. Trey Turner now.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 2. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now here is Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time up. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball, that's outside.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
That's a good job right there.
The battle.
You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Kepler.
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Kepler, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One down, runner at third. JT Realmuto steps in. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's in there at the knees.
It's 0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hit weakly on the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. Kepler on third with 2 out. That one the other way. Swanson. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one kicks it away from Realmuto. Suzuki up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
To the right side, stop. Sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Shortstop.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Nico Hoerner. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went 2-2.
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Game 4 of the division series. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Steele back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. That just misses. 1-2 to count.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now the DH spot. Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. So many times the sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Bounced up the middle. Swanson on the run, sends it over to first, and safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here comes Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, called strike. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Turner runs. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Harper retired.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Turner at second with 2 down. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Rips that one to right. He's got it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there. And if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take, too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-2. That one down the line. Harper steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there. On the ground, out to short. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alec Bohm. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
There's a line drive to left field, and that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed. Just misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short. Swanson throws to first in time, and Real Muto is out.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's grounded out a couple of times. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Colin Ray.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hack. 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the lineup flips over, and Happ up to him.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
That's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The other way. Steps on first for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That's in. Ball.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. A little up front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. He goes down looking. Nothing across here this half. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Ray goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground to first, Bush takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses inside, and 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tucker going back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 down. Here's Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in late here in game 4. A swing and a soft liner. And foul ball. One down, bases empty. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, bases empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker and it was successful. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kepler makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
So here's Hoerner now. First pitch just misses. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Kepler going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Way inside. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave one. They're down 5-1. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ray back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This guy's
No
sink
ball,
has so much
strike.
drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Throws across the diamond. And a quick out, number one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the eighth. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're up 5-1.
Now pitching for
Now on the bump, Jose Alvarado.
number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Gage Workman
Leading
digs
off
in
for
now.
the Cubs, the third baseman, Gage Workman.
There's the strike. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Amaya in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. The Cubs down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That's in there. 0-1. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 16.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Colin Ray won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
righty
Cubs,
reliever out of the pen, Keegan Thompson.
71.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Thompson.
And here is Brandon Marsh. On the ground, right side. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs 1. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
Strahm is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
And a pitch. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2 again. Struck him out looking.
Now that
He's 2 outs away. Suzuki getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The Phils leading by 4 here in game 4 of the NLDS. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Boom. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long